Lewke Raja Maha Viharaya, a national hero, more commonly referred to as Lewke Disawe of Lanka. His exploits and unjust execution by the then king Sri Vikramarajasinghe are inscribed on a pillar located where the Avisavel high-level road meets the Kaduwela road at Hangwella. The poem, in Sinhala, liberally translated, says, "Like a full moon his renown illumined the land, his shiny locks draped over his shoulder. Valiantly defeated the marauder under his mighty hand. Lord Lewke here, alone, his reputation ever colder." In the hinterland of Mawanella, among the paddy field-lined villages, stands a mountain, a craggy rock, rising to an elevation of 300 meters above sea level. To the north of that mountain is Utuankanda, and towards the south lies Batalegala, a mountain range, and the Dolosbage area. It's at this summit where Danagirigala Raja Maha Viharaya resides. This is the oldest temple in the Mawanella area, though the exact age of the temple is unknown. In 1785, the temple was renovated under the supervision of Lewke Disawe. This was done following the order of the then King of Kandy, Sri Rajadi Rajasinghe. These steps at the entrance and the boulders create an epic foreground for the access to the summit, the image house, and the temple premises. Folklore has it that Lewke Disawe, after bathing in the Maoya River, would carry a granite block back with him to create the staircase. The temple's charter mentions that Lewke Disawe built the steps by his own hand. Once you reach the summit and the plateau of the mountain, the Bodhi tree takes center place. The rock seamlessly connects with the mountain top and the image house. The image house is set under the main rock with the customary drip ledges. On one side, Brahmi inscriptions are clearly visible. The rock also has a Sri Patula, or an artistic impression or representation of the footprint of the Buddha. On to the right of the summit is also an ancient Bodhigaraya. Once you scale the rock to its highest point, there is evidence of an ancient monastic settlement. One of the beautiful features at that location is that the top of the rock has a pond named the Garandi Pokuna. The recess in the rock takes the form of a serpent with a slender body and a head. Stone steps have been carved into one side of the rock, probably to provide access to the base, which leads towards the Dodantale Raja Maha Viharaya. The 360-degree panoramic views are absolutely breathtaking. But the temple is not famous for its views alone, rather the stunning image house and its contents. When one enters, there is a room which separates the entry to the image house. The walls have statues of guardian deities adjoining the entry doorway. The actual image house has a marvelous set of artistic imagery and Buddhist iconography, often compared to the Dambulla cave temple. This too is rich in sculptures and artifacts. The image house is a 3-level chamber within the rock cave. Its most unique feature is that it has all 3 postures of Gautama Buddha depicted there, seated, standing, and in the reclining position in the state of Parinibbana. The inside is embellished with 3 intricately created artistic dragon pandals made of clay and lime plaster. There are a total of 10 Buddha statues within the image house, all contributing to the stylistic and aesthetic tradition of the imagery associated with the Kandyan era. Unfortunately, looters have damaged sections of the image house. A dragon pandal and golden gilded statue which was stolen has now been recovered and is at the National Museum in Colombo. The paintings and sculptures are attributed to the creativity and skill of a monk named Devaragampala Silvattana, who adorned the cave with his creations. There are 2 large pots beautifully painted, which was previously used for the Alutsahal Mangalya, the rice festival. The image house also pays tribute to the mighty strength of the hero, Lewke Disawe. He is shown holding a coconut, and folklore has it that he could crack it open with his bare hands. The headgear sported by Lewke Disawe is not a typical Radhala headdress, and it is presumed that this could be part of a soldier's uniform. Unusual imagery too adorns the walls of the cave. These depictions are not seen in other image houses. Though the image house is a compact one, the works of art and frescoes are part of the valuable heritage from the Kandyan era. The garden and surroundings too have a rich diversity of trees and plants. It is said that Lewke Disawe planted 1,000 trees, and the name in Sinhala, Dahaswatta, or Garden of 1,000 Trees, was created through his efforts. The king of the time, Sri Rajadi Rajasinghe, gifted land and paddy fields to Lewke Disawe for his exemplary efforts. And today, the Danagirigala temple stands as testament to the dedication, passion, and ability of one of Sri Lanka's greatest sons.